10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
Yeah.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace.
Call me the Ace.
Appreciate you guys for popping back in here. Game 2 of this 3-game set. Yankees trying to bounce back from what a lot of people think is one of the most embarrassing losses of the season. Where the Yankees dropped, the Yankee bats did not show up yesterday, dropped game 1 versus this historically bad Colorado Rockies team. We got Max Fried on the bump game 2 in Coors Field. Looks like a beautiful day over there in Denver, Colorado. But we're back, trying to bounce back. We need to take these 2 games. Yankees can't fuck around and lose this series to such a bad team. Meredith is on the mic. You guys know what time it is. This game is about to get underway.
And here we go.
Appreciate everybody for popping in. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys sub up as we are on the road to 2K. We are so close to 2,000, guys. 30 subscribers away. Let's go. So hit that like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that notification button too, so you'll be notified whenever I go live for anything New York Yankee, Giant related, or anything movie related. You know I'm your boy for it. Shout out to the first person in the building this time today in today's game is Desiree. Desiree, thanks for popping in. Desiree says, let's go Yankees, and drops those Yankee emojis. If you also want to know how to become a member, it's down below in the comments section. The best $2.99 you'll ever spend. Member giveaway is returning this month, so make sure you member up. My guy Delulu gifted away 20 gifted memberships yesterday. That was truly incredible, and I still appreciate him. Robert, thanks for popping in. Robert says, Ace, awesome after series show with Jason. You and Jason brought me up to speed on league news. Go Yankees. I appreciate that. Thank you to Jason from 161 for having me on the channel yesterday's right after the game yesterday. It was a good time chopping up with him, where we not only talked about the post game and the things that happened in game 1, we also got to talk about, chop it up a little bit about like a pre-trade deadline talk as far as potential targets that the Yankees and around the league, you know, teams that could be sellers, could be buyers, players that could have some interest around the league. It was a good conversation. It really was, and I appreciate Jason. Val, thanks for popping in. Says Fried is not, puts the emphasis on not, losing this game. Max Fried is having himself a great year, a 129 ERA. Robert, thanks for popping in. Says we better crush this team. Judge 2 home runs, the Martian 1 homer, and soar big today. Let's go. I'm right there with you. Yankee bats got to get going. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and get into the lineup. Here's the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Leading things off, playing first base will be Paul Goldschmidt, batting .335 in a year. Right behind him is Trent Grisham in center field, batting .261. The captain, number 99, Aaron Judge, batting .398 on the season. Cody Bellinger's back in the lineup after getting a day off. He's been one of our hotter hitters as of late, batting .257. Anthony Volpe in the 5-hole. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not liking Volpe in the 5-hole. I would have preferred to have Jason Dominguez. I understand Boone is trying to add more balance to the lineup, but Volpe needs to be dropped in the lineup, not brought up in the lineup. He's been struggling as of late, and a lot of Yankee fans are starting to give him shit for that, as they have been all year. So hopefully Volpe has himself a good game today. I'm gonna say Volpe's gonna get that first hit. Put down in the comment section which Yankee you guys think is getting that first hit today. Jason Dominguez is DHing today, followed by LeMahieu, Wells, and Peraza. I'm also looking at a guy like Austin Wells. He needs to start having himself, he needs to start getting it going too. Slow start is an understatement for Austin Wells this year so far. Wells came up in a big spot yesterday, grounded into a double play. He needs to start getting things going. So that's the lineup for the New York Yankees with Max Fried on a bump. Got to get some early run support for our ace. Let's go. Mark, thanks for popping in. Says, let's go ace. We are back. That we are. That's right.
Let's fucking go.
James, what up, Ace and Yankee Nation? Come on, fellas, let's get this win today. I appreciate you guys. Weird start time, but I do appreciate you guys for popping in here. Tomorrow's game's at 3:10 on this Memorial Day weekend. Daniel Bear Sports Highlight. What's good, brother? How you doing? I appreciate you guys, like I said, for popping in here on this Memorial Day weekend. This is the weekend that we give thanks to the fallen service members that sacrifice their lives so that way we can enjoy the freedoms that we do enjoy. This weekend goes out to you guys. Eddie, thanks for popping in. Says, what's up, brother? What's up, Eddie? How you doing? Eddie says, what's up, brother? Go Yankees. Can't lose this weak team. Absolutely. I don't expect the Yankees to lose. Look, yesterday seemed like it was just a perfect combination of things that could have gone wrong. You didn't have one of your better players in the lineup. You're coming off travel, and the Yankees tend to play down to the competition. They got to wake up and come up with a lot better effort today, and I expect that. Kathy, thanks for popping in. Says, hey, everyone, go Yankees. First hit, Jason Dominguez. Okay. Jason Dominguez with that first hit. Kyle Freeland, the lefties on the bump. Hit that subscribe, guys. We are on the road to 2K. Robert says, God bless the military. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rockies rocking their traditional purple uniforms, not those ugly ones they were rocking yesterday. First pitch to Paul Goldschmidt is hit, base hit. Goldschmidt wastes no time getting on base. We'll take you. That's a good way to start. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's Trent Grisham. Grisham, as of late, is starting to cool down. Kind of come back down to earth as Trent Grisham as of late. See if he can kind of pick things up. First pitch to Grisham. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Hit that subscribe, guys. We just lost a subscriber. Let's get back to 1970. One ball, no strike count. Runner on first, nobody out. Thank you to military for your services. Absolutely, Eddie. Absolutely. The 1-0. Cold. Striking the outside corner. Looked a little bit off the plate, but he did get the call. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. The pitch to Grisham is hit on the ground. This could be 2. It's a second for 1 and gets the double play. So that's exactly how a struggling offense doesn't want to start the game. It might start to be some time that you got to start platooning Grisham with Ben Rice. Like, Grisham is struggling just as Anthony Volpe starting to get hot. So that wipes out the threat early. Here's Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
First pitch to Judge, ball outside. Drop those 9-9 emojis in the chat.
9-9.
Val, thanks for popping in. Just what we didn't need. Absolutely. Absolutely. The pitch to Judge, first strike, 1-1. Brandon, thanks for popping in. Antonio, Ace Man is back. Let's go Yankees. Let's win this game. Appreciate you, man. The 1-1. Ball, misses low, 2 balls. Grisham ain't him right now. Look, I mean, it's to the point where he's come back down to earth while Jason Dominguez is starting to get hot. So we know where the playing time needs to be allocated. There is no reason why Jason Dominguez should be sitting for Trent Grisham. If you want to get Grisham a day, I understand that in the field because he's still a great fielder, and you're DHing a guy like Jason Dominguez. But in my opinion, as of right now, the platoon needs to be Grisham and Rice at that DH spot, you know, slash fourth outfielder. As Judge takes a ball low, 3 balls, 2 strike count. Desiree, thanks for popping in. Desiree is the first person in the building. Desiree drops those 9-9 emojis. Kyle Freeland, 0-6 with a 5.68 ERA with 42 strikeouts. Oh, the Yankees won't make him work today. We know how they do. The 3-2 to Judge. Aaron Judge drills this deep right field. The right fielder's going back, and gone. Aaron Judge gets the party started with a solo home run. Back-to-back games with a home run for the captain. 18th of the season, and I believe that's league leading now. 405, 106 off the bat. Let's go!
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Aaron Judge, first 2 games in Coors Field, 2 home runs. I think Judge enjoys hitting that Coors Field. You ain't hooping. What up, man? Here's Cody Bellinger back in the lineup.
It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Cold strike. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Come, oh, damn, belly. Ooh, what was that? No balls, 2 strike count. Finally getting hot. Yeah, right. Finally, right. Aaron Judge finally getting hot. You know, Aaron Judge obviously, you know, stinks. He's only hitting 401. He actually just got back over 400. Like, terrible. That's right, Jason. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
1 ball, 2 strike count to Bellinger. Can you believe that Aaron Judge is only hitting 401 on the year? The 1-2 to Belly. Belly hits this. Base hit to, that's going to be in the gap. Cut off nicely by the right fielder. Belly trying for 2, and he's going to be in there safe. I was worried. Back-to-back hits for the Yankees. I'm not going to lie. I actually was worried that that Bellinger not playing yesterday would have cooled him off, but that's a good way to start. Here's Anthony Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store.
Good hustle by Volpe. Good hustle by Bellinger. How was Lilo and Stitch? I mean, it was all right. Like, that's just a meme. I mean, it was okay. I'll be making my review. I'm going to probably have it out by tomorrow. This weekend's been pretty busy. First pitch to Volpe, called strike. Okay, Anthony Volpe has been inserted in this spot right here in the 5-hole because we're facing a lefty. You need the reward boon for this decision. All you got to do is get a base hit, man. Yeah, Belly, good hustle by Belly going for 2. Jacob, thanks for popping in. Volpe hit on the ground. Weekly to third. This is going to be a tough play. And he gets him. What a scoop by the first baseman. That ends the inning. But Aaron Judge gets the Yankees on the board. Yankees 1, Rockies nothing. Would have liked for Volpe to get on, to be able to get a hit there. Good hustle on that. Good play by the third baseman and a better scoop by the first baseman. But Volpe needs to start getting his shit together. Jacob, Chyeaaa, my brother Ace just got off from work. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you guys for popping in. Let's get back to 1970 subs. Hit that subscribe, guys, if you guys haven't done so. Would love to get to 2K by the end of this week, especially with that Dodgers series coming up. I'm looking at the games for the end of this month. That Dodgers series should be able to get us some. Should be able to get us some subs. Love to get the 2K by, and like I said, end of this month. Smart base running by Belly. Yeah, take it to. I actually didn't think he was gonna be able to get to because it was cut off nicely by the right fielder Freeman. But that's what you gotta do. You gotta hustle out the box. And I like it too because even if you get thrown out, you'll have Volpe leading off next inning. But you know, obviously, it didn't do anything this inning. So. Here's Max Fried with a 1-0 lead. Need him to go out there and shut shit down. Fried, 6-0 in 10 starts with a 1.29 ERA. Big breaking ball. It is a lot harder to control that. First pitch to Fried is hit, base hit, center field. Well, runner on first. Nobody out. Coming out swinging at the first pitch. Your secondary pitches are a little harder to control in Coors Field because of the altitude. Here's the defense for the Yankees. We saw Grisham throw that ball in. Judge and Bellinger joining them in the outfield. Bellinger's in left field today. And on the diamond, we got Peraza, Volpe, LeMahieu, Goldschmidt, and Wells behind the dish. Runner on first, nobody out. One pitch, one hit. Pitch number 2 from Fried. Shows bunt. Foul. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Smack that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. We get to 50 likes, I will gift away a membership. The 0-1. Here's the pitch. Couldn't hold up on that one. Run around. 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Checks at first. They got him in a rundown, and he's going to be tagged out. Goldschmidt throws the Volpe. Another pickoff by Max Fried. So that wipes off the single. There we go. 1 away. Runner took off immediately. It is a lot harder to steal on lefties. Good job by Max Fried. This pitch is hit on a line right to DJ LeMahieu, who makes the catch. 2 away. Here's the DH Goodman. So just like that, Fried has an opportunity to get out of this with less than 10 pitches. So 4 pitches, 2 outs after the pickoff. First pitch to Goodman. Foul. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. 15 likes. Jacob says, get that like up. The 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2. Chyeaaa, thank you to Jessica for being a member for 16 months. Appreciate you. Jason says, Fried's pickoff is like Andy Pettit. It's really good. Absolutely. You know, you could tell Andy gave him a pointer or 2 as well. So, shout out to my boy Jason Custodio. He was just live on the pregame. Dude does a great job on the overnights as well. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. He's almost at 5K. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Paints the outside corner. Freed says, can I help you? Goodman says, no, thank you. I'm just looking to end the inning. There we go. That's a good start. Let's get some runs back. I mean, let's get some more runs. Ace, where did the Chyeaaa come from? Out of curiosity. It's just something I took on when it came to, you know, you guys know I did music back in the day. You know, your boy had bars. You know, your boy, dropped the project and everything. You know, your boy was independently signed. Know what I mean? Not to brag or anything like that. I mean, this is where this song comes from.
Call me the ace.
But, yeah, that's where it came from. The Chyeaaa was just my intro. You know what I'm saying? Window shop about 50 cent would be a good drop. Possibly. Mixed Fix, what up, man? Says, yo, what up, Ace? Good to see you, brother. You're going to the game on Monday. Who do you think pitches? I think it's Yarborough on Monday, right? I think it's Yarborough on Monday, if I'm correct. Because Rodon just pitched on Thursday, so it's going to be Yarborough. Now Jason got that song stuck in my head. Use a window shopper. You're mad at me? I think I know why. Get Rich or Die Trying. That was a good movie. Let's go, guys. Let's get that like button up. Better rap movie. Get Rich or Die Trying or 8 Mile? I'm going to put that in the poll. All right, Jason Dominguez is up.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
First pitch to Dominguez is hit. Base hit center field. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the poll for the day. Better rap movie. 8 Mile or Get Rich or Die Trying. All right, here's DJ LeMahieu. Still don't have a DJ LeMahieu drop. I keep forgetting to put that in. You know what it is? I think once a week I add sound effects and I just knock down the entire list instead of doing them one by one. Drop those no double play emojis. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, no strike count. Yeah, it's about once a week that I usually make a note for sound effects. And then I just do it all at one time. So I'm not just adding one thing. Because like I got to go to the Elgato app. I got to go to the screen record. I got to go to DaVinci. I got to go to YouTube. So it's a lot of things just to do for one sound drop. So I just do them all at once. LeMahieu hits this on the ground. This could be 2. 6-4-3 double plays. So 2 innings, 2 double plays for the Yankees. Wow. Another leadoff single wiped off the board with a double play. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Here's Austin Wells. First pitch to Wells is blooped left field. Foul. 0-1. All right, you know what? Let's copy the last inning. We hit a double play. Let Wells hit a home run here. You know what? If we're going to have, you know what? I'll take 9 double plays in each inning. But if the Yankees are going to hit a home run after every double play, that'll give us 9 runs. I'm okay with that. I'll exchange a double play for a solo home run every inning. You'll be on Anaheim on Monday. Was hoping for Freed. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the tricky thing when it comes to trying to go to games. You got to navigate who's gonna be there. Well, swing and a miss. 0-2. You kind of got to navigate who's gonna. you know, who could potentially be pitching. When I went to see a game last year, I got to see Luis Hill. Luis Hill was on the bump. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, the place to go for your chicken and waffles, says get rich. Okay, ball in the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strike count. Get rich or die trying. Both really good movies. You know what? I'm about to add a different. You know what? Hold on. I'm ending that poll, right? Hold on. I'm gonna add another good hip hop movie that a lot of people like. Hold on. 1 ball, 2 strike count. I'm gonna add another one. The 1-2. Wells fouls that away. Stays alive. The pitch to Wells is a ball low, 2-2. All right, I'm gonna add another. I deleted the last poll. I'm adding another one. Here's your 3 options: better hip hop movie, 8 Mile, Get Rich or Die Trying, or Hustle and Flow. Why the hell does it say 7? Jeez, you guys know what it means. You know what it is? I didn't press the shift hard enough. Hustle and Flow. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Wells gets locked. No, doesn't call a strike. That should have been a strike. 3 balls, 2 strike count. 8 Mile, Get Rich or Die Trying, or Hustle and Flow. All 3 classic movies. Yeah, Skinny Mane. Hustle and Flow was good, but 8 Mile is epic is what Jason says. Okay. Wells, foul, stays alive. Desiree says you got to see Hill pitch at the Trop. That's what's up. Yeah, Hill had a good game. Yankees won the day I went. Soto and Judge both homered too in that game. Three balls, 2 strike count. Wells, foul, stays alive. Jacob, what up, man? 2 more days till he sees Ohtani pitch. That's what's up. 8 Mile was legendary. That last battle scene, man. Yeah. Classic. Now, everybody in the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Ball walked on.
She told me to walk this way.
That's why he stands tough. Notice that this man does not have his hands up. The free world got you gassed up. Now, who's afraid of the big bad wolf? 1, 2, 3, get to the 4. 1 Pac, 2 Pac, 3 Pac, 4. 4 Pac, 3 Pac, 2 Pac, 1. Your Pac, he's Pac, your Pac, none. Here's Peraza. Runner on first, 2 away. First pitch, ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. Yeah, it was a great at-bat, Val. Absolutely. The 1-0. Peraza pops up, foul. 1-1. Freeland already at 31 pitches. Man, his pitch count would be a lot higher if it wasn't for those 2 double plays. Peraza fouls that one. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Wells had a good at bat to make that pitch count higher. The 1-2. Wells safe at first after the check. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Oh, no. 1 ball, 2 strike count. He murdered Clarence, who claimed his parents had a real good marriage. This guy don't want to battle. He shook. The 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did go. Peraza down on strikes. So the Yankees with 2 base runners get nothing. Do up Toglia, Doyle, and Freeman. Man, to everybody that's like Volpe needs to sit down, man. You look at the guy like Peraza and just like, we just know that Peraza's not him. We just know that Peraza just hasn't worked here. Smack that like, guys. You guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe as we are on the road to 2K. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the Ace Avenue. Do-do-do. Savius was good, brother. Says, what up, Ace? Just got off. How do we score? How do we score? Aaron Judge with a solo home run. The captain, number 99. Got us on the board, but the Yankees have hit the 2 double plays. So this could easily be like a 3 or 4 run game right now without those double plays. Freed back out there for a second inning of work. Classic scene in Hustle and Flow, James says. What up, skinny man? I haven't seen that movie in a while too, man. I gotta be due for that one. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. What I'm currently watching is Modern Family. It's my first time watching Modern Family. I've seen clips, so I've seen that there were moments that I enjoyed. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and watch it. Because I just got done watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I just got done rewatching The Punisher first 2 seasons. I binge, man. I'm a binger. I binge the hell out of things. So I watched them real quick. The 0-1. Ball misses low because I'm up all night. Ken, what up, man? Hey, Ace. I guess we are the New York double-sided today. The New York double-sided? Does that mean double because we hitting the double plays? What does that mean, Ken? The 1-1. The 1-1 is hit on the ground. Weakly to third. Peraza scoops it. Fires. Barely gets him. But he did get him. That's a do or die type play. Good job. Good job by Peraza. Off balance throw. Those are not easy. Those are not easy. Good play by Peraza. Known for his not double plays. That's all Ken just put double plays. Known for his defense. Here's Doyle. First pitch. Cold strike 0-1. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. First 6 seasons, 6 or 7 seasons at least. Yeah, I haven't been that. How I Met Your Mother. The Office. Those aren't shows I've really been interested in. You got to kind of, you know what kind of wins me over? Instagram reels. If I catch a couple of reels and a couple of clips of something that I think are funny as hell or I think are entertaining, then I'll watch it. Like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I always knew like about it, and I kind of watched it when it first came on. I watched like the first episode, and it just never did it for me. As that's popped up foul, 1-2. But then I finally like gave it a shot, and then I like enjoyed it. And then within the past year, I think I've watched it 3 times. You're binging Star Wars, The Acolyte. Yeah, Star Wars is dope, man. The Acolyte, I kind of liked the first couple of episodes, and then it kind of fell off. You're heading to Norfolk International Airport to pick up the wife. That's what's up, man. I was just there, getting a rental not too long ago. Go to back road, Ken. Go to back road. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. 2 away. Go to service road, Ken. Off of Military Highway. That's the best way to get to the airport. Avoid all that traffic. Aaron Jacobs says, let's go Mets. So I'm assuming the Mets are winning since you said, let's go Mets. No, they're not playing right now. Tough loss for you guys yesterday. Here's Freeman. First pitch, cold. Bull. 1 ball, no strike count. 8 mile and an even close. Got you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, 64%. 8 miles winning so far. 18 and 18 for Get Rich and Die Trying and Hustle and Flow. 1 ball, no strike count here. That's hit on the ground, right to Peraza. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Throw was off the bag, but a good tag by Goldschmidt. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is hilarious. Like I said, when it comes to sitcoms, right? Sitcoms, Big Bang Theory is one of my favorites. I've watched that a lot. Cobra Kai. Well, I wouldn't say it's a sitcom. Cobra Kai's not a sitcom. Now I'm thinking a series, right? Big Bang Theory is one of my favorites. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is probably one of my favorites. Shameless is really good. I got on to Shameless really late. Shameless was really good. I'm thinking about going back and rewatching Shameless after I get done with Modern Family. See, I'm thinking of like the more of the comedic series, but then when I think of like Breaking Bad, that's a series, but that's more of like a serious series. Desiree says she loved Cobra Kai. Desiree, so did I. Cobra Kai look, the one thing that I regret is that I didn't cover more Cobra Kai on my channel, because the final season, my emotions were all over the place. Like if I would have did a reaction to that, the moments, especially in that final 5 episodes, were so great. Like it had me all over the place. I was tearing up with excitement. That's how good that ending was. Speaking of Cobra Kai, I will be covering Karate Kid Legends next week. You got to watch Eastbound and Down. I've never heard of that, so I might have to check it out. I might have to add it to the list. All right, top of the order. Here's Goldie. First pitch, cold strike. You still have YouTube Premium because of Cobra Kai when it first came out. YouTube Premium is just a good investment in general. There are 2 things that are great investments: YouTube Premium and Canva. The 0-1. He went around on that one. Nope, they say no. 1-1. It's one of the funniest shows you ever watch. Okay, I had to add that to the list. I'll definitely have to add that to a potential watch list. The thing is, I gotta watch some clips first and see if it wins me over. The 1-1, but YouTube Premium's definitely worth. As Goldie hits this, gets jammed, base hit, center field, back-to-back hits for Goldie. Okay, drop those no double play emojis because we don't need another fucking double play here. Yeah, not Cobra Kai. YouTube Premium is such a good investment. You'll love Eastbound and Down. Yeah, I got to check it out. I've never heard of it, but I definitely got to check it out. Here's Trent Grisham. Am I behind? Called strike on Grisham. No balls, 1 strike count. That ball misses low, 1-1. I don't like it. Just stinks how YouTube TV, not YouTube TV. It sucks how MLB TV just puts you behind, like, out of nowhere. All right, well, I'm going to have to add it to the watch list. A lot of you guys keep talking about it. I'm going to look up the cast. Ball misses. Eastbound and Down. Oh, I've seen this before. I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips of it before. With Danny McBride. Okay, I've seen clips of it. Yeah, I might have to check it out. Runner on first, nobody out. We need the real Trent Grisham to please stand up. Cold strike 2-2. Aaron Judge is on deck. He's 1 for 1 with a solo home run. It's very vulgar but funny. I got no problem with vulgar stuff. I gotta, I'm vulgar. My language is like that sometimes. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Ball, misses low, 3-2. Check out Star Trek Lower Decks. I'm not a big Star Trek fan. Not a big Star Trek fan. I heard Picard is pretty good, but I'm not a big Star Trek fan. I'm more of a Star Wars fan, but I did like those remake movies, though, of Star Trek. The 3-2. Come on, Grish. Here's the payoff pitch. After he checks that first, he's safe. Three balls, 2 strike count here. The payoff pitch, Grisham, foul. Stays alive. So where'd your wife come from, Ken, that she went on a trip? Where'd she go? And why didn't you go with her? Here's the 3-2. Grisham slaps that. Foul. Where's NFE sitting? I'm going to ask him. Where is he sitting today? Because sometimes they do the zoom-ins and stuff like that. Three balls, 2 strike count. Because I was able to get a clip of Max when he was at the game. The 3-2, Grisham, foul, back to the backstop. Okay, Yankees are making them work. 43 pitches, third baseline, got you. Well, that was hit to the third baseline, so. The 3-2 paints the outside corner, locks up Grisham, down on strikes. Here's the captain, Aaron Judge. Drop those 9-9 emojis in chat. Let's go.
9-9! 9-9!
Judge got us started with a solo home run. Come on, Cap.
Call it, Captain.
First pitch to Judge. Little off the plate, but he gets the call. 0-1. Dallas, got you. Her mother passed. Well, my condolences, man. My condolences. Give my condolences to your wife. The 0-1. The pitch. Judge crushes this left center field. Got under it. The ballpark held it. 2 away. Oh, man. Judge gave it a ride. I thought that was out of here. Here's Bellinger. That's the thing with baseball. Sometimes these swings are like, he hit it deep. Don't get it twisted. He hit that shit deep. Judge just missed it. First pitch to Bellinger, called strike, 0-1. But that was a huge hack by the Cap. Bellinger versus lefties this year, hitting .412. Hitting very good against lefties. The 0-1. Bellinger, foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. We got to get some more runs, man. Same thing happened in yesterday's ball game. Got off to an early 1-0 start. And then couldn't really get any more runs after that first inning. The 0-2 to Belly. The pitch, Bellinger, foul. Too many times this Yankee team gets a leadoff man on and can't do anything with it. We've had the leadoff man on every single inning. No balls, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch, ball in the dirt. Runner takes off, and he's safe. Goldschmidt with a stolen base. Not the best throw by the catcher. That hop stopped him from getting Goldie out, but a good jump by Goldschmidt. Got his foot in there. Good tag by Tovar. All right, runner in scoring position. Base hit could double the lead here. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strike count here. Here's the 2-2. Bellinger foul. James says at least 5 to 6 runs today. 2 won't cut it. Yeah, 5 to 6 runs would be nice. The 2-2. Bellinger hit on the ground. Weekly to second, and that's going to end the inning. So the Yankees once again get the leadoff man on. Do nothing with it. We're headed to the bottom of the third. You're not a big comedic series fan, but you did like Martin's first season. That was a good one. Smack that like, guys. We're at 21. We get to 50. I'll give away a membership. All right, do up this inning, bottom of the order. Amador, Shuck, and Stallings. Gotta get some more runs, Yankees. Gotta get some more runs. Game will be at 3:10 tomorrow. Then we hit the road to Los Angeles to face the Angels and the Dodgers. Freed back on the bump. Yankees have 5 hits. Only 1 run, though. Shows bunt. Bunts it down the first base line. Right to Goldie. Easy out. 1 pitch, 1 out. We'll take that. 1 away. Here's Shunk. First pitch, cold strike. Freeze at 19 pitches. No balls, 1 strike count. Freed ERA leaders in a Yankee single season in his first 10 starts. Pretty good as that's fouled away. 0-2. Freed is having a great year. Should get more Cy Young consideration. Really should. No balls, 2 strike count. Smash that like button, guys, if you guys haven't done so. Yeah, a lot of those series, Ken, I have not seen. The 0-2. Ball. Misses low. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Jammed him. Base hit. Bloop single. Puts a run on first. 1 away. Ball misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. You ain't got no job, Tommy. You know, it was also another underrated series? Wayne's Brothers. Wayne's Brothers was really good. Pops. Yittity. 1 ball, no strike count. Popped up. Right side. Judge is under it. He's there. Makes the catch. 2 away. Top of the order's up. Here's Beck. He's 1 for 1. John the Beagle Dad is in the building. What's up, brother? Yeah, Jay says that was a good show. Our bats need to wake up is what John says. Absolutely. Can't just rely on our pitchers to shut everybody down. Checks at first. They got him picked off. That's 2 pickoffs for Max Fried to end the inning. He had him. He didn't know what to do. He just had him frozen. Shunk looked in thinking the pitch was coming to home plate. And he's like, damn, I got picked off. That's 2 for free. There we go. Okay, Ace, favorite Power Ranger. And guess who's mine? Are we talking all time? Because you want to talk Power Rangers. Like I said, you got to give me a hint, bro. Like, what is your series? Like, what series are you talking about? Had him dead to rights. If I was to guess with no hint, I'm gonna say Tommy, Jason David Frank, rest in peace. You got to give me a series, man. There's so many Power Rangers series, man. It's hard to tell. The first few seasons, I would say, knowing you probably either like Tommy, probably Zach, F, White Ranger, and below. Who is it? Freed does it again, Val says, absolutely. My favorite Power Ranger, though, my favorite is obviously Tommy, Jason David Frank. My second favorite is probably Adam. Adam, nobody wants to have this conversation, but I could battle you guys on this. We could have this conversation. We could debate about it. Adam was a better Black Ranger than Zach. No one wants to have that conversation. Adam was a better Black Ranger than Zach. Zach is more iconic, but Adam was a better Black Ranger. Tommy, no question. I'm thinking about getting a Green Ranger and White Ranger tattoo. Green or White Ranger Tommy, though. He was better. Green Ranger was iconic, man. When this dude came in on the first scene, here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store.
That's a cold strike.
His pennies for someday.
When Tommy first came on the scene, he fucked up the Rangers for real. Dude, he was bitch slapping them and everything. Ball outside, 1-1. Okay, Anthony Volpe needs to wake up. This dude Jason was trying. Dude, Tommy wanted all the smoke. He jumped in their Zord and proceeded to kick the shit out of them. The 1-1 to Volpe. Swing and a miss. I don't understand how Anthony Volpe is getting outmatched by 92-mile-per-hour fastballs. Same thing with yesterday. What are you looking for that you're getting gassed by 92? The 1-2 inside, 2-2. This man, Jason. Jason, I'm surprised you didn't like Jason. But this man, Jason in Power Rangers, right, was like, "You think you're so tough? Take me on." And Tommy was like, "With pleasure." And he throws the dagger at him. Got him. Ball. 3-2. You were always a Red Ranger and Raphael from Ninja Turtles. See, I was always a Leonardo fan, and I was always a Tommy fan. 3 balls, 2 strike count. To the 28 people in the building, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. Come on, Volpe. See if Volpe can get on base here. Here's the 3-2. Volpe swinging a miss. This kid, man, swung at ball 4. Like, it's getting harder and harder to defend Anthony Volpe. It really is. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez pops this up. Foul. He's not making it easy. The 0-1. Ball high. 1-1. What's up, Mark? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Anthony Volpe might need a day, man. Like, sit him tomorrow. Give him a day off. This kid, man. The 1-1. Ball. 2-1. Jared, what up, man? Says, hello, Ace. My Red Sox just brought up. Yeah, I saw you guys brought up. Because Bregman's hurt. That sucks. Volpe sucks, brother. Starts every count. 0-2. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Dominguez crushes this foul. 2-2. Jason, right? All right, so you say you're a Raphael fan, right? In the animated Ninja Turtles movie, who won that fight? Leonardo or Raphael? The only thing is we can say is Volpe is that who else is going to... Yeah, exactly. Everybody else isn't playing well either. The 2-2. Dominguez hits this. Right field. The right fielder going back. Makes the catch on the run. 2 away. Volpe needs a nap. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's getting harder and harder to defend Anthony Volpe. It really is. Dominguez gave it a ride to right field, the opposite way, but a good play by the right fielder Freeman on the run. No, I'm not talking about Mutant Mayhem. I'm talking about TMNT when they fought on the rooftop in the rain. Here's the Mayhew, double play his last at bat, takes the ball outside, but it's called a strike. And the 2007 film. You're gonna see the new Mission Impossible movie. I hope you enjoy it. I've heard mixed things. No balls, 1 strike count. Ball inside, 1-1. What is the Yankees fans' issues with Volpe? He's not producing. That's what it comes down to. He's not producing. No one here, LI, is comparing him to Derek Jeter. But he's just not, he's not producing the way people want him to. LeMahieu hits this opposite, a sliding stop by the second baseman, robs LeMahieu of a base hit. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the thing, what's frustrating with Volpe, right? You got to be more patient. You got a pitcher up there that doesn't throw heat. He's only throwing 92, right? When you swing and miss at ball 4 in the dirt, that's frustrating. It's frustrating for the fan to see. It is getting harder and harder to defend Anthony Volpe when he's not producing the way Yankee fans want him to produce. Me personally, like I said, I'm still a big fan of this kid. He's a very streaky player. He can get hot and he can get cold. It seems like he can get hot with the hottest, but he can get cold with the coldest. But Anthony Volpe is also unfairly taking a lot of criticism from Yankee fans. Yankee fans need somebody to point the finger at. They need the Josh Donaldsons, the Aaron Hickses, before this year, the Carlos Rodons. They need those linchpins to point the finger at and say, this guy sucks. It's Anthony Volpe, unfortunately. Jaden, thanks for popping in. What's up, man? He's all right defense-wise. No, I would say he's better than all right defense-wise. He won a Gold Glove. Does he make the occasional error? Sure, everybody does. Anthony Volpe's above average defensively. Y'all defend bums like Tim Hill. Do we? I could have swore the other day I came on here. I can't speak for nobody else. Two things can be true. I did say I wanted Tim Hill back, absolutely, because of his production last year. But I also said I'm done with Tim Hill. So you can't say y'all. Don't categorize LI. You can't just categorize everybody based on what you see on Twitter. What's up, Steven? Freed back out there. First pitch misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. Six error nights. Wait. Glaber error 6 nights a week. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, that was it. Yeah. Glaber Torres offensively is hitting well though. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Look, I was over the Glaber experiment. All right, here's Beck. He's 1 for 1. The 1-1 ball. And here's the thing when it comes to what's up, Delon Movies? What's good, dude? And here's the thing, too. People are allowed to change their opinions on things. It's as simple as that. Like, for example, yeah, I wanted Tim Hill to come back based on the production. The numbers last year showed that he was better with us last year. And then now he's dropped off. People are allowed to change their opinion. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Look at how people change their opinions on Carlos Rodon. Yankee fans were really negative on Rodon the first 2 years. Now a lot of them have come around. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. And Yankee fans want Volpe to be Jeter. Volpe's never going to be Jeter. Yankee fans have to stop with this whole every shortstop is Jeter, and it's not just Volpe. It's every shortstop. Every shortstop is Jeter. Every closer is Mariano. That's the spoiled Yankee fan. You can't. It's not going to be like that again. Let these players be who they are. First pitch is hit, center field, base hits. Freed is kind of getting hit around here. Oh, third hit given up. He's picked off. He's picked off every guy that's got on base though. So can we see it again? Every man that's reached, he's picked them off. Volpe isn't a superstar. Don't need him to be. That's what I'm saying, Steven. I'm not asking for Volpe to be a superstar. If you can give me 270, 75 a year, right? Average. You give me an OPS of 800 in the 800s. League average is 750. You play good defense and you hit him at the bottom of the order. You give me that for 5-6 years. I'll sign up for that. I'm not asking him to be a superstar. Cold strike 0-2. See, the thing is, Volpe's also got an unfair shake because fans are also looking at Bobby Witt Jr. and Gunnar Henderson thinking, why can't Volpe take leaps like that? He's not them. It's as simple as that. He's not them. The 0-2. Foul. Look, am I frustrated with Volpe? Absolutely. But I still believe that this kid does have a lot to offer. He's going to have to start getting it going. It's not just Volpe. It's also Austin Wells. There are guys that need to start getting it going. We are getting carried by other guys, but I want to see guys like Volpe and Wells start producing better. By no means am I saying sit him. I'm saying he might need a day off. Pick off at first, and he throws that one away. He might have him in a rundown, but nope. Goldschmidt couldn't get a good throw. So that's going to be an error that advances him to second. Almost had him. Almost had him off the ricochet. That was actually off the glove of Goldie. That should be an error on Goldschmidt, not not Fried. That was right off the glove of Goldie. Subperformed. Yeah, you can't put that one on Max Fried. The 0-2, ball high. Thanks for being level-headed. I mean, I try to be as real as I can. I'm calling it how I see it, man. Like, I'm watching these games every day. I'm just calling it how I see it. So they do call the error on Goldschmidt, by the way. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Every Yankee won't be a Hall of Famer. You can't. Yankee fans got to stop with that shit. Foul. For years, oh, this shortstop has to be Jeter. This pitcher has to be Mariano Rivera. It's not going to be like that. Can you let these guys just be great by themselves? Can these guys just be themselves? Volpe doesn't ever get a hit with anyone on base. You can't necessarily say that. He's done it in the past. I mean, you can't necessarily say that. Volpe's hit a big home. Volpe's had big moments for us. 21 game hitting streak, a grand slam in the World Series. Swing and a miss. There we go. Also another one, like Stephen B's point. We're also spoiled by Jorge Posada. Is because Stephen B's right. Catcher isn't normally known as an offensive position, but we've been spoiled by Jorge Posada. Wells has been calling a great game. Pitch. I agree. Like I said, I'm not saying these guys are trash. I can't speak for anybody else but myself. All I'm saying is I want to start seeing these guys get it together and put together better at bats. I'm looking at a guy like Volpe to put together better at bats. I'm looking for a guy like Austin Wells to start heating up and start putting together better at bats. As this is hit right field, that's gonna be a base hit tie ball game. That's gonna be a double and tie this game up. Toglia is heading to third. Here's the throw, and he's safe. Triple ties this game. Toglia was hustling there. Ball did get caught at the wall. Just like in yesterday's game. Just like in yesterday's ball game. Yankee bats get on early. Give up a run. Coors Field does have a big stadium. The ball flies out of there, but they do have a big ballpark. But the Yankee bats need to wake the fuck up already. This is 3 games so far. So Fried gives up the first run. That error comes back to bite him. Probably would have scored anyway if it was still hit there, but that error definitely comes back to bite him. There's no reason you should be struggling with against a team like this. Jeff, thanks for popping in. Absolutely right about the hitting. I mean, the hitting's gone on a cold streak right now. The last couple of games, 1 run, 2 runs, and then 1 run so far. I mean, it's still early in this ball game, so. Dominguez heating up. Defense needs improvement. No. I'm going to disagree with you on that one. How are you going to say defense needs improvement when he's been good defensively? First pitch, ball misses low. The fact that we haven't talked about Dominguez being bad, does that mean that he's been good out there? Grisham is cooling. I agree with that. Grisham is cooling down. That's why other guys need to step up. Here it is. Here. Okay, we'll talk about this in the break. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground, right to Volpe. Volpe takes on the hot fires, gets some. Paul Goldschmidt, good stretch right there, because that was a bad throw by Volpe. But the game is tied up. We got to get these runs back. Here's how baseball works, guys. I say this all the time. You don't need everybody to get hot at the same time because everybody cools off at the same time. You can win games with 3 to 4 players on a hot streak. I'm talking about 3 or 4 out of the 9 hitters. You can win games like that with 3 or 4 players hot at one time, and then the other guys need to step up when the other guys cool down. We got good production early from the Grishams, the Ben Rices, obviously the Aaron Judges, and the Goldschmidts. Since then, Grisham has cooled down. He's like 3 for his last 27. Rice has cooled down as well. Don't know exactly what his stats are, but Rice has cooled down as well. But other guys like Bellinger stepped up. Then you've had other guys like Dominguez who have also stepped up as of late. Judge is the anchor. He's been hot all year round. But when other guys cool down, we're gonna need other guys like Volpe to start heating up. We're gonna need Wells to start heating up. We need some production from third base, which we haven't really gotten at all this year. DJ LeMahieu, you can't expect much from him. Jazz was cold to start. That's baseball. Baseball is a game of ebbs and flows. You don't need everybody clicking at the same time because then they're gonna disconnect at the same time. But we need other guys to step up. Volpe does need to start playing better. It's as simple as that. He's batting 232 on the year with a 737 OPS. He is below average in those stats. He needs to get it. He needs to start getting it up. The OPS is just a little bit below average though. It's only 13 points below average. Average is 750. But he needs to start. Other guys need to start stepping up. Jason, he's above average player. I'm just trying to see who said Jason Dominguez was average. Okay, Steven said he's average now. Okay, here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Wells, foul. 0-1. No, but he's been fine in left field, Stephen B. That's not we're not having a problem as Wells hits this base hit. There we go. Base hit the right field. Dominguez has been fine in left field. Like the fact that we're not talking about miscues and stuff like that, he's been fine. He's played good defense in left field. Here's Peraza. I would love for them to lay down a fucking bunt here. First pitch to Peraza. Peraza hits this deep left field. That's going to be a base hit. This is going to be extra bases. Here's the throw in. Wells is rounding third, and he's going to score. Peraza gets the run right back with an RBI double. Yankees back on top. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go,
Good base running by Austin Wells, who is not known for speed, but that's some really good base running. Wells got a good read on that. No throw at home. Wells got a very good read at that off the bat at first base. Top of the order's up. Here's Goldie. I need a big inning here. Here's Goldie. First pitch to Goldie. Ball. Li, why do you feel the need to insult people? You know that doesn't help your argument, right? Like you know I fucks with you. You know you're my guy. But the fact that you have to insult people to win arguments doesn't mean that you're winning an argument. The 1-0, because I see that you do that a lot, especially on Twitter. Like you insulting people doesn't help your argument out. 21 game, multiple game hit streak this season. 21 multi-hit games this season for Paul Goldschmidt. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0. In there for strike 2-1. People are allowed to have differences of opinions, man, at the end of the day, man. You calling people dumb fucks and idiots over their differences of opinions, it's opinions at the end of the day. It doesn't help you win any arguments. Wells was motoring, Val. Freeland about to be at 75 pitches. The 2-1. Ball high. I mean, like I said, I fucks with Li. Li's my guy. Li's cool as shit. But sometimes it's like you definitely gotta, you gotta move differently sometimes. People are allowed to have differences of opinions. That's an opinion at the end of the day. Here's a 3-1, and he walked them.
She told me to walk this way. I told you
some of the weird plays he hasn't seen. I mean, because Stephen B here, okay, when it comes to Dominguez, okay, like it's an adjustment period. We could agree that it's an adjustment period. The ball gets hit differently to left field than it does in center field. When you're a center fielder by nature, it's going to take an adjustment. We could agree that he has adjusted well. Does he still have moments? Sure. Every player does. But it hasn't been a detriment to the team. It hasn't hurt the team. But he's going, yeah, the more experience he gets out there, the better he'll be. This is why I was against certain games where Boone would sub him out for late game defensive reasons for Trent Grisham. You got to let the kid learn. How is he going to learn if he's not put in these situations? But as of right now, Dominguez has taken full advantage to play every day, because guess what? Trent Grisham has cooled down and come back down to earth. And Dominguez is starting to get hot. So there's no reason why Dominguez should not be playing every day. Now, in another week or two, if it changes, then you have to change accordingly. But as of right now, Dominguez needs to play every day. Volpe is our best option at the end of the day. There is no better option on the bench than Anthony Volpe. First pitch to Grisham, ball high. He's just complaining. He's just talking about his defense. He's not complaining about him as a whole. 1 ball, no strike count. That's chopped high chopper. That's like a swinging bunt right there. Almost throws it away. Does throw it away. That's going to be an error. Peraza's going to score. Here's the throw home, and that's going to be a big error by the pitcher. Swinging bunt. Makes it a 3-1 ball game. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. All right, 2 runners in scoring position, 3-1 ball game. Here's Aaron Judge. Drop those 9-9 emojis. Let's go, guys. Judge can break this game open. This is what we're talking about. This is a bad team. Let them make mistakes. They're gonna walk Judge to load the bases. Did they just walk Judge? They did. They seriously walked Judge to get the bases loaded for Belly.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Hey, make him pay. Make him pay. One ball, no strike count. Hit that sub, guys, if you haven't done so. 1 sub from 1970. The 1-0. Belly takes a called strike. 1-1. Did I miss a pitch, or was that a pitch clock violation? I think it was a pitch clock violation. The 1-1. Belly bloops this left field. The left fielder makes the catch. This is going to be enough to get home another run. Sack fly by Bellinger makes it a 4-1 ball game. Let's go. Yankees doing it this inning. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. They're not going to bench Volpe. Dude, Volpe's a better player than Peraza. It's obvious. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
First pitch, foul. Look, it's Volpe is a better player than Peraza. There's no doubt about that. They're not going to bench Volpe. They're going to give Volpe every chance they have to succeed. And you know what? I'm okay with giving him a day off, but I'm not talking about benching him. Keep that line moving, Volt. The 0-1 to Volpe. Volpe hit up the middle. Base hit. That's going to be off the glove of the second baseman, and that's going to score a run. Trent Grisham scores. The Yankees are going. Keep that line moving, baby. 5-1 ball game. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. You know why that's a hard play? Because that ball hit off the bag. Hard play by the second baseman. That ball hit right off the bag. Second baseman had no chance. Then made the mistake of trying to knock it down, and it ricocheted into the outfield, scoring the run. Runners on the corners. There you go. That'll get people off Volpe's back for at least a couple of days. Yankees have batted around here. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the
First
Martian.
pitch, Dominguez lifts this center field. This is going to get home another run. Center fielder makes the catch. That's going to be a sac fly. Judge scores easily. 6-1 ball game. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Yankees doing the little things this inning. All this without a home run. Keeping that line moving. This is what I'm talking about. T, what up, man? What's good, brother? T says, yes, at least one New York team can win a game. He's depressed about the New York Knicks. Yeah, I would be too, bro. That's tough, man. Good situational hitting. Hey, you know what I say, Stephen B? Keep that line moving. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Hit that like, guys. You guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe. First pitch to LeMahieu. Foul. 0-1. Two sac flies in one inning. Yeah, Val, those are our only 2 outs. You like to see productive outs. We got 2 of them. Checks that first. He's safe. Look, Yankees took advantage of timely hitting, took advantage of an error, and productive outs. That's what you like to see at the end of the day. That's baseball. Good response by the New York Yankees after Fried gave up that tying run. Volpe dancing off first. Here's the pitch. LeMahieu hits this. Base hit. Now DJ LeMahieu's on the board. The only Yankee to not get a hit is Grisham. Every Yankee, Grisham's the only Yankee to not get a hit. And that looks like that's going to be all for Freeland. Yankee bats got it going here. That's right, Jay. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Big inning. 5-run inning here for Yankees. There we go. You're also a long-suffering Knicks fan. So you guys think the series is over, man? You think the series is done? Bro, they won 2 on the road. Y'all can win 2 on the road. Smash that like, guys. 19 likes away from 50. I'll gift away a membership. Tomorrow's game is going to be huge. What time is tomorrow's game? Prime time? Or is it early because it's on Sunday? It's at 8 o'clock, so. The Yankee game will lead right into the Knicks game. Yankee game's at 3:10 tomorrow. Jason says he doesn't want to think about the Knicks. Bro, it's far from over, bro. You know what's crazy, right? I was listening to this. I forgot who was talking about it. I think it was Uptown Sports that were talking about it. The Knicks were perfectly equipped to take on the Celtics, and now they're, just like was it Uptown Sports? I forget who was talking about it. But the Knicks were built to take out the Celtics. They really were. But now they're kind of getting exposed right now against a team that can go up and down the field. Nah, the Knicks game's at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Knicks need more bench, especially when you're facing a team that's top 10 in pace. Theo, what up, man? Chyeaaa, what up from Coors Field? Oh, congratulations, man. Did you see NFE? Can you even hear me out there? Angel Savelli's the new pitcher. Last appearance was Wednesday. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
First pitch to Wells. Ball gets away from the catcher. Both runners advance. Okay, Yankees continue to make them pay for mistakes. One ball, no strike count. Here's the pitch. Wells, base hit. That's going to knock in 2 more runs. Yankee bats are exploding this inning. Wells with a 2-run double. 8-1 ball game.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
This could be the Austin Wells wake-up game. Exactly what I was talking about. I needed Austin Wells to start getting things going. This could be the game he wakes up. What's up, Norma?
Go, Stacy! Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby!
Here's Peraza. Cold strike. Peraza got it started. Yankees have batted around here. This inning started with Wells, and Wells knocks in 2 more. Ball outside, 1-1. Wells with a single. Peraza doubled him in. Goldschmidt walked. Grisham reached on a throwing error. They walked Judge. Cody Bellinger's sac fly. Volpe with the single, knocked in a run. Dominguez with a sac fly. LeMahieu with the single. And Austin Wells doubles in 2 more runs to make this a 7-run inning. Mike, what up, man? Says, let's fucking go championship Knicks. Mike, how worried are you, though? Norma says, chilling. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Better now. Better now that you showed up. And the Yankees are winning. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Ball, 3 balls, 1 strike. Mike, be honest, man. How confident are you in your take off your homer shades for a second? How confident are you in the series? It's far from over, but how you feeling right now? Should not have walked Judge. I mean, hey, you know, it happens. Here's the 3-1. Ball outside. Another walk. The inning continues. Yankees bat around twice. Top of the order, though. Here's Goldschmidt. You know what I want to see? Because I guarantee you this has never happened before. I want to see the Yankees get Judge up again and then intentionally walk Judge again. That would have to be the first time ever a guy's got intentionally walked twice in 1 inning. That's what I want to see. I like to see things that have never happened in baseball. First pitch to Goldie. Ball. Misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. It's not over, but it's not good. You guys dug yourselves into a big hole. It's going to be tough, especially with the long... The 1-0 cold strike, especially like the longer the series goes on. The Pacers, like I said, they're young and they're fast. You guys, man, attrition's getting you guys again, man. Those guys look gassed yesterday. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Hit that subscribe, guys. 1 subscriber away from 1970. Here's the 1-1. Ball, 2-1. You just have to win tomorrow. Yeah, well, tomorrow's a must-win. If you lose tomorrow's game, the series is over. You're not coming back down from 3-0. The series is over if y'all lose tomorrow. The 2-1. Ball, 3-1. Hey, long inning continues. Goldschmidt been on base 3 times. Here's the 3-1, and therefore a strike. That will release the runners from first and second. Here's the 3-2. Goldschmidt hits this base hit. The hits continue. Wells scores easily. Peraza goes to third. 9-1 ball. I'm wearing out this button this inning. All right. We need Grisham to get a double here. I need Grisham to get a double here so that way they walk Judge again. Grisham, the only Yankee to not get a hit in this ball game. He's up now. Goldschmidt definitely might be getting that player of the game. On base 4 times, 3 hits. Val says we want all the runs. Bro threw his glove at the ball. That's illegal, by the way. You're not allowed to do that shit. Just like Trent Grisham got away with taking his hat off, you're not allowed to do that. That's it. That's an automatic triple. First pitch to Grisham called strike 0-1. That's right, Sean. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
What an inning by the New York Yankees. An 8-run inning. And it's not over yet. Come on, Grish. The Yankees are easing your Knicks pain. That's what we're here for, man. That's what we're here for. The 0-1 to Grish. Ball. 1-1. Could you imagine if Grisham gets walked, they have Judge with the bases loaded and he hits a grand slam? Or they just say, you know what, let's walk Judge with the bases loaded just to give up 1 run. The 1-1. Ball. Misses low. 2-1. This is exactly the offensive performance you needed after that atrocious game yesterday. That puts yesterday in the rearview mirror. Max Fried has sat for a while, though. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Grisham hits this right field, and that's going to be a base hit. That's going to knock in some more runs. Center fielder having a hard time with it. Trent Grisham with a 2-run double makes this an 11-1 ball game. Everyone is joining the hit party today. I know NFE's going crazy right now. Here's Aaron Judge. Drop those 9-9 emojis. Judge is the only person that hasn't hit this inning because they walked him.
9-9! 9-9!
They're going to pitch to Judge. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Aaron Judge sucks. The only Yankee to not get a hit this inning. Can you believe it? No balls, 1 strike count to Judge. The pitch, ball misses low, but it's called a strike. Come on, ump. Come on, ump. What's my take on the championship Knicks? I mean, you guys were constructed to beat the Celtics, and you're having a hard time with everybody else. The pitch, Judge down on strikes. Damn, Judge. The only Yankee to not get a hit that inning was Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. But a 10-run inning by the New York Yankees breaks this game open. Oh, well, you know. So what other conversations you guys like to add on to this? Because this is going to be one of those games where we start talking about some other stuff. I think it's okay to end this poll here. Looks like 8 Mile is going to be the winner of that one. It's going to be one of those early games where they bring in replacements early. What an inning by the Yankees. The hit parade. Let's go. Everybody got a little piece. Everybody was on base. How long was that inning? Ooh, long. What inning are we in? We're at the bottom of the 5th, bro. That top of the 5th took like 45 minutes. Ron, thanks for popping in. Hit that like, guys, if you guys are just popping in. Best Bond ever? I don't know, man. I've never wasn't a big James Bond fan. Those movies just never really got to me. You love 8 Mile, but Hustle and Flow is better, is what Delon Movie says. I'm doing good, Ron. How are you? Whoop that trick. All right, Freed back out there. Long sit for Freed. 1 ball, no strike count. All right, let me see how long that inning actually was. I'm going to go back and look when it started. .106. That inning was over 30 minutes. That inning was over 30 minutes. No Norma, but I'm going to watch it because I want to see Ballerina. Because that girl in Ballerina is gorgeous. So I'm going to get into the John Wick movies. I've always heard good things. I just never had the opportunity to really sit down and watch them. I will be doing my Lilo and Stitch review on, it will be out by tomorrow. Sundays just seem like the days that I just put out reviews, so. That's hit on the ground. Base hit left field. That's going to be extra bases right past the glove of Peraza. This field is long, man. The fielders are having a run out there. Mel Gibson or Kevin Costner? I've seen more Mel Gibson films than Kevin Costner films. I've seen way more Mel Gibson films than Kevin Costner. But both of them aren't my go-to actors. When I was a kid, my favorite actor was Antonio Banderas. I love the Zorro movies. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch those soon. The Mask of Zorro and the Legend of Zorro are some of my favorite movies of all time. Ball outside, 1 ball, no strike count. Catherine Zeta-Jones, boy, she was the first woman I seen on screen that activated your boy. 1 ball, no strike count. Hit on the ground, right to Peraza. Peraza, long throw, gets some. 1 away. Favorite baseball movies, 42. That's an easy one. I just did a review on that, Del. With my guy, Have You Seen That with T? 42, a Jackie Robinson story. Dropped it on Jackie Robinson Day. $37 likes, guys. Hit that like button if you guys haven't done so. Denzel or Samuel? That's tough, man. I'm gonna give the edge to Denzel, but Samuel Jackson. That's not a knock on Samuel Jackson, but I'm gonna give the notch to Denzel. Those Equalizer movies are some of my favorites. My mom loves those movies. It's not a wrong pick, man. It's not a wrong pick, but I'm gonna go with Denzel. No balls, 1 strike count. Bow, 0-2. Equalizer 2, man, was good. The mistake you made is you killed my friend, so I'm gonna kill all of you. And the only thing I'm not gonna get to enjoy is that I'm only gonna do it once. That was such a good line. Check swing went around. Yes, he did. Got him down on strikes. Morgan Freeman or Michael Caine? That's tough, man. That's tough, man. Once again, I've seen more Morgan Freeman movies. That's a tough one. I might have to go with Michael Caine on that one. Ball way high. Ricochets off. Runner goes to third. Biggie or pocket? Biggie, man. Biggie. Biggie. also be the New Yorker in me and the East Coast bias. Wow, went to show. See score. Yankees exploded. Absolutely. That's a called strike. 1-1. Man on Fire is a classic for Denzel. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got Pac? Okay. Can't go wrong with either. Wow. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. It's unbelievable. Norma says she got Pac too. That's the West Coast in her. Got you. I get it. Nas or Jay-Z though? Who's better? I'm a Nas guy. The 1-2. Bow. Denzel and Gene Hackman and Crimson Tide. Favorite down south rapper? Man, I don't have a lot. Favorite down south rapper. I like T.I. T.I. was good. Paul says Nas better for sure. Absolutely. That's my guy.
Look at me now.
Hit up the middle, right to LeMahieu. Good shutdown inning by Max Fried. Gets him. There we go. Nas over Jay-Z, absolutely. Master P. Oh, man. You got Nas even though you're from Brooklyn. That says a lot. That says a lot. It's unbelievable. Victory says Nas as well. Absolutely. Nas is my GOAT. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Scarface, that's a good one. Scarface is a good one. LL Cool J over Ice-T. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my down south. I'm gonna change mine to Ludacris. Ludacris is my guy. Ludacris is my favorite down south rapper. Luda. Everybody said especially when I had braids when I was younger that I looked like Ludacris. That's not the reason why I think Ludacris is there, dude. Word of mouth. I owe Ludacris some money if I ever meet him, right? Cause that Word of Mouth album, I fucking pirated that shit. I sold that shit all throughout my high school, man. Like I made so much money off that album. As a kid, man, I was living it up with those brownie bars, man. Clint Eastwood or Donald Sutherland? Sutherland. I'm gonna say Donald Sutherland because not a big Clint Eastwood person. Luda so underrated is what Dell says. Tupac, yeah, Tupac, New York, yep. All right, here's Belly. That's a cold strike for 1. What about Little Romeo? Nah. I mean, nah. As Bellinger hits this left field, the left fielder's going back and makes the catch. I don't think Little Romeo's on anybody's top rapper list. I mean, Bow Wow was better than Romeo. I was actually a big Lil Zane fan. I was a big Lil Zane fan. That album did go hard though. Calling me, saying my name. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery
Volpe
store.
base hit to right field. Look at that. Volpe silencing the negative fan base with a 2-hit ball game. What about Sammy? Y'all remember Sammy? Sammy was dope. Okay, there are certain artists and certain songs, right? There are certain artists and certain songs that just resonate to your childhood, right? Here's Dominguez. Dominguez base hit. Hey, Yankees trying to do that shit again. They really got, when on Spotify and Sammy, they really got an old picture of this dude. That's not what he's known for, man. I like it, girl. Don't you know I like it? That song, man, that song takes you back. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Volpe saying, hold my beer. Oh, yeah. L.I. Yankee King's about to storm back in here. Like, I told you guys. Here's DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu base hit to right field. The Yankee hit parade is continuing here. They give Volpe the stop sign. Bases juiced, 1 away for Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
What's up, Weston? That's right. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Bro, if the Yankees put up another 10-run inning, I'm going to call it a game. I'm going to get out of here early and take a nap and go to work. If they put up 10 runs, I'm going to call it early. Boys to Men was my shit, bro. No, Boys to Men, definitely. Well, it's called Strike. That self-titled album is one of my favorite albums of all time. The one with Thank You in Advance, that's one of my favorite albums of all time. No balls, 1 strike count to Austin Wells. Wells, ball. That should have been a strike. 1-1. No, see the real, no. You can't compare Boys to Men and New Edition. You compare Boys to Men to 112 because they were in the same era. 112 was really good too, but I would still give the edge to Boys to Men. Wells hits this foul. Love it when the Yankees run it up. Absolutely. Jagged Edge was good. The 1-2. Ball outside. 2-2. $112 is good, but no competition to Boys Cement. Yeah, the Boys Cement is just on a different level, bro. They really are. Getting fat on the Rockies pitching. Hey, do what you got to do. This is the opportunity. This is the time that you got to get guys going against a bad team like this. Wells locked up on strikes. Good pitch. Good pitch. Here's Peraza. Let's get married by Next. Next is a good bit. Next only really had like a couple of hits. What about Drew Hill? There we go, James. James, we right here, boy. We right here. We literally said it at the same time. Drew Hill was up there. I'm more of an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan than Sylvester. That's a called strike. I'm more of a Arnold fan, but the Rocky movies are like up there as far as one of the greatest. Ball outside, 1-1. Drew Hill or Jodeci? Probably Jodeci. Probably Jodeci. Drew Hill's a favorite from that era. They were good. Cisco with the silver hair. I'm gonna have to add that sound. Don't make me do it, guys. Don't make me do it. I'll add the sound drop. Hey, mommy, you know that I like it when you call me Poppy. I'll add that sound drop. I will. And that will be a fucking out. No, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me get into my 90s bag. 90s, early 2000s bag. Y'all not ready for that. As that's a foul ball. Still 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Foul. See, I wish I could play. No, that's a swing and a miss. Okay, that ends the inning. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. This song. This is another classic too. Hold on. Yeah. You know, what y'all know about that? I'm gonna skip ahead. So I don't get a copyright. The slow jams? It's the eyes. It's the eyes, guys. That's how I used to do some with the eyes. That's my shit. 1 ball, 2 strike count. All right, let me put my headphone back on now. Tyrese? The Bee Gees? That was a little bit before my time. Nah, y'all don't want to hear me warm up the pipes, man. It'll be a wrap. It'll be a wrap for everybody on here. But nah, the Bee Gees were a little bit before my time, though. Like, I know the music, no doubt. But it's not something I go to. Freed back out there. Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson or Prince? Who y'all like better? As that's hit right up the middle, right to LeMahieu. LeMahieu all bounce throw, get some. One of the best hip hop movies is Belly. That's very underrated. Not a lot of people know about that. That's why, Jason. But who y'all like better, Michael Jackson or Prince? I'm not saying who's better. I'm just saying who do y'all like better? Carrie Underwood or Kelly Clarkson? I had to go with Kelly Clarkson, even though I'm not much of a country music person. Prince, Michael. Ten-run lead by the New York Yankees. We're kind of just talking about anything right now. Prince, got a couple people voted for Prince. Weston says Michael. Jason says Michael. Rocking Chair says Prince. Dell and Hip Hop. Dell and Victory say Prince. I'm more of a Michael person. Desiree says Michael. Jaden says Michael. Jay says neither. So who do you like then, Jay? That's hit. Right field. Foul. Love Creed. The Creed movies are very good. Oh, you're talking about Creed the movies or Creed the band, Eddie? Who are you talking about? Because we were just talking about Sylvester Stallone and Rocky. So I you know, it could have segued to that. I don't know how far behind are you. Are you talking about Creed the band or are you talking about Creed the movies? Close, but Prince, depending on the song. Country's low-key dope. I couldn't get into country. I'm starting to kind of get into country now. I like Walker Hayes currently. But country was either too depressing or and then it transitioned to being too pop. Here's the 2-1. Ball outside. 3-1. Country isn't what it used to be. I mean, yeah, you know. Jay says it varies, but you like the Beach Boys. I wish they all could. The only Beach Boys makes me think of Rush Hour. The 3-1 ball. Beach Boys definitely makes me think of Rush Hour. And you know what scene I'm talking about. Don't you ever touch a black man radio, man? Like, you know. Michael definitely had the best dance moves. Oh, definitely. Exactly. Ace, country music has too much pop. You had to take a shot at Prince and Michael Jackson debate, but Prince, Call My Name, is my favorite. As that's hit on the ground, this could be 2. Volpe goes to second for 1. 6-4-3 double play. There we go. Hey, 9 outs away. Let's go. Chris Stapleton is fire. This is a big country town. Like, Aaron can tell you, Ken can tell you, this area gets lit when country music comes to town. Chris Stapleton, Dierks Bentley, when they come to town, people flood out to the amphitheater. Prince halftime show was fire. It was one of the best halftime shows. I just couldn't really get into country like that. Prince had great vocals. So did Michael, though. Michael did too. Let me look at the country concerts that are coming here, because you guys do know that I do work the concerts, right? I'm gonna look into the country concerts that are coming here and see if y'all know them. Dierks Bentley is gonna be here next in 2 weeks. The Doobie Brothers will be here. People do love them. The Doobie Brothers. Luke Bryan is another one that a lot of people like. Thomas Rhett is another one. Morgan Wallen is also another one that people love. I'm talking about country concerts that come here. Def Leppard's coming here. Alice Cooper and Judas Priest are coming here. That's a little bit of an older one. You know what are good concerts that make a lot of money here? I make a lot of money doing these concerts. The EDM concerts like Fish and like Bass Nectar and like what's another one? What's the one that's coming here this week? I forget what it's called. When they come here, the EDM vibe is I'm not into that music, but it is a good vibe though. Yeah, I will be. Luke Combs is another one. Jason. Yeah, when the country concerts come here, I'll be working them. They're good money for me when they get here. Here's Goldie. Thomas Rhett releases too much music, so for you it's quality over quantity. Okay. First pitch to Goldie. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. That's a called strike. 1-1. Chris Stapleton and Snoop Dogg. Got you. What do you get when you play country music backwards? Up, get sober, and your wife comes back. Wow. Boom-ts. Goldie grounds out the second. There you go. That's a good dad joke right there. That's a good one, though. That's a good one, though. Here's Trent Grisham. Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. You love Carrie Underwood's Saturday Night Fever intro. Got you. But I do love my oldies though. That's a call strike. Tracy Chapman with Fast Car was something I had on repeat for a long time. Like, I love my oldies, man. Let's go to that playlist. Let's see what pops up. On the Tracy Chapman playlist. Oh no, wait, I went to the album by accident. This is a good playlist. I play this for customers and stuff like that. They fucking love this shit. That's a call strike. 1-2. Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go to the radio station. There it is. The Tracy Chapman radio station is pretty good. Fast Car, Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Weathers, Stand By Me. Billy King, that's a good one. Ain't No Mountain, Marvin Gaye is another classic. Give Me One Reason, Tracy Chapman's good. Lovely Day, Bill Weathers is good. In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins, great. Like, this is a good playlist. If you guys got Spotify, go to the Tracy Chapman playlist. For real. Africa is a really good song. Sexual Healing, Marvin Gaye, classic. Journey, classic. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Grisham down on strikes. Here's Aaron Judge. Let's see if Judge is in there. Erykah Badu or Jill Scott. I'd go with Erykah Badu. Here's Judge. Drop those 9-9 emojis.
9-9! 9-9!
Give me one reason to stay here. I'll turn it back around. That's a good song. First pitch to Judge. Ball. Misses low. Judge got us started with a solo home run. How far ago does that feel? That's such a ooh, feels like such a long time ago. Jill Scott. Jill Scott's good. The 1-0. Ball outside. Careless Whisper by George Michael, such a good song too. Like we can go like this tangent we can go on, man. Music, like I said, music was my first love. The 2-0 in there for a strike, 2-1. 18 home runs for Judge in 51 games. It should be 19. Should be 19. Tony Braxton, my aunt loves Tony Braxton. Ball outside. Okay. Hold on. Unbreak My Heart is such a classic song. Okay. I'm gonna put this in, you know what? I'm gonna put this in a poll. Aaron Judge hits this shallow right field. The right fielder's coming in for it and makes the catch. All right, hold on. I gotta poll this one. Want to make sure. Oops. All right, better singer, better female singer. Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, or Toni Braxton? That's a good one, Ace. That is a good one. All three could belt. Monica or Brandy? I feel like Monica was a better singer, but Brandy was a bigger star. Yeah, I feel like Monica was the better singer, but Brandy was the bigger star. That's tough when you're going with Whitney Houston. Whitney, man. They don't make them like that no more. Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey on that song from The Prince of Egypt, which is one of my favorites, underrated animated movies, The Prince of Egypt. When You Believe, bro, they killed that shit. Like I said, they don't make music, they don't make singers like that no more. Robbie says, gotta be Whitney. Okay. You want to dance with somebody? Yo, facts. Yo, Whitney, she had it, man. She had it. Whitney's the best singer, period, is what Dell says. But you listen to Mariah more. Mariah was probably the bigger star. Mariah was the bigger star, but Whitney had the better pipes. All right, Freed back out there. Bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch called strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. No balls, 1 strike count. What's up, Sean? Guys, hit that like button. Favorite female singer is Ariana Grande. She's got vocals, man. I've said this. I think Ariana Grande is this generation's Mariah. She got the way she hits those notes. She got it, and she got the star power. No balls, 2 strike count. The 0-2. Wow, still 0-2. You know who also don't miss? You know who don't miss for real when it comes to music? Bruno Mars don't miss. Name me a bad Bruno Mars song. Can't. He don't got one. At least I'm talking about like his hits. Bruno don't miss. I should drop a Christmas song. I got you, man. I got you. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Both of your daughters love Ariana Grande. Dude, I love that song with Ariana Grande in The Weeknd. Love Me Harder. The Weeknd is my shit. I thought about going to see that movie with him and Jenna, and that's a swing and a miss. I thought about going to see that movie with her and Jenna Ortega, but I heard that shit is a stinker. You watched Wicked 7,567 times. Have you now? There you go. John Legend. John Legend's good too. But nah, Bruno don't miss though. Bruno Mars don't miss. First pitch called strike. But The Weeknd is dude, I say this, bro. I say this and I get shitted on for this take. Vocally, I'm not talking about star-wise. I'm not talking about star power because there is no bigger star. But vocally, as that's hit, base hit the right field. Vocally, I think The Weeknd is up there with Michael Jackson. Y'all gonna shit on me for that take? That's a hot take. But I'm gonna tell you this. Listen to 2 songs. Before you judge me, listen to 2 songs. The Weeknd's Dirty Diana was better than Michael Jackson's Dirty Diana. And then go listen to Wanderlust and tell me that that doesn't sound like Michael Jackson, right? I've played for people the song Wanderlust by The Weeknd, and I've told them it was Michael Jackson, and they're like, wow, I've never heard this. This is such a good Michael Jackson song. I'm like, oh, really? Because it's The Weeknd. No one will believe me, but go listen to those 2 songs. Dirty Diana and Wanderlust. Before you even judge me, I challenge you to listen to those songs and tell me that's not Mike. Victory says he agrees. I'm right there, bro. I'm right there. I'm not saying he's a big star like Mike, because there will never be another star like Michael. But vocally, he's got it. He's got it. But I hate the vibe that The Weeknd's on now, man. That electronica stuff that he's on, I'm fucking hating that shit that he's on. Because I'm like, I get it. It's your trend that you're on now, but move on to your next thing, bro. Prince with the guitar. Yeah, I mean, Prince was it. I was definitely more of a Michael Jackson fan than a Prince fan, though. That's hit foul, 2-2. The Weeknd emo Mike. You know what it is? It's only emo because of the substance he talks about. Because he talks about doing drugs. He talks about, women, stuff like that. Like, the Weeknd has no problem. The Weeknd's the double entendres that he does as well in his songs is really good. But the emo Mike, I can see that. But the content that he talks about is very dark. But vocally, he's got it, man. Vocally, he's got it. I can't feel my face. We know that's about cocaine. We know it's about drugs. Michael stood there. There will never be another one like Michael Jackson, no doubt. The 3-2. Hit on the ground, foul. But no, go listen to Wanderlust, which is a song that not a lot of people know about from The Weeknd. You listen to Wanderlust and you think Michael Jackson, that sounds like Michael Jackson. Because that's exactly, when he comes on with the high vocals, sexy little diamond, and the distorted vocals, that sounds like exactly something that Michael Jackson would have done. Low key, Justin Bieber's a goat. Well, it wasn't really big in the Bieber like that. The 3-2. Hit right to Peraza. Backhand. This could be 2. And doesn't get the double play. Beats it out. Gets the force at second. You want to know who low-key is a GOAT, though? Chris Brown. Chris Brown or Usher? Who y'all like more? Chris Brown or Usher? You know you were next, right? When Michael Jackson thought you were next. I'm talking about Chris Brown. You know that you were next when Mike thought that you were the next him. That's how great Chris Brown really was. Vocally, the greatest is Freddie Mercury. You can't deny that. You can't deny that. He's a good one. Jaden says Usher. Dell says Usher. Chris Brown is legend from VA. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground, right to third. Peraza goes a short way to end the inning. 6 outs away. You Ain't Hoopin' says Chris Brown. Chris Brown, dude, nobody want to acknowledge that Chris Brown's legendary. He's up there. He's up there. He's on the top 5. Norma says she loves her some Usher. I bet you loved that halftime show like the previous year, Norma, didn't you? Norma, you listening to it? You're listening to Wanderlust? It does. It gives you Michael Jackson vibes. If you didn't know, you would think that's Michael Jackson. Lil Wesley, what's up, man? I hope you got that Yankee money line. Yo, I wish I could play it on here. I really do. Like I said, guys, listen to Wanderlust. It sounds like Michael Jackson. You grew up on both. You'll take Chris Brown. Got you. And go listen to, after that, Norma, listen to The Weeknd's Dirty Diana. It's better than Michael Jackson Dirty Diana. When that bass hits, boy, that shit be smacking, man. Usher's first 3 albums were amazing. Usher's good. Usher's up there. Usher's up there. One of my first Usher songs, You Can Eat It or Throw It Away. Pop Your Collar. Yeah, that was one of my first Usher songs. Usher My Way, though. That actually was one of... Okay. Usher My Way. The rap scene actually was the first time I was ever on stage. We were in a talent show at this summer camp that we were in. And I'll never forget when Usher My Way came on. We had guys that were supposed to sing it. And then I was supposed to do the rapping part on Usher My Way, right? I had to perform that shit by myself because the guys that were singing backed out of it because they had stage fright. But I went up there and I ripped that shit. First pitch to Bellinger, ball. 1 ball, no strike. Usher's whole Confession album, absolutely. Ace, you gotta do a cover? Nah. People keep asking me to start doing music again. Like the people that I know in the rap world keep asking me like, yo, when you gonna make another project? I'm like, bro, I'm retired from that shit. Yeah, Norma, listen to Mike's first and then listen to The Weeknd's after that. Bellinger hits this right center field. That's gonna be a base hit. Cody Bellinger going for 3, and Bellinger's in there with the triple. Nah, you can't. Nah, I can't. I know. Here's the thing. I know how to sing, but I don't have the vocals to sing. But I know. I understand the concept of what it takes to sing and the notes. I can read music, but I just don't know how to actually. Like I don't have the vocal capacity for it though. People told me, they're like, oh, you know, you can hold your own, but I'm like, nah, not like that. All right, here's Volpe. Volpe looking for his 3rd hit and an easy RBI. Volpe hit on the ground, base hit. 3rd hit of the game by Anthony Volpe. Take that, Volpe haters. 3-hit ball game, 12-1. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Oh, how this feels like a lot different ball game. Seemed like a little bit ago people were shitting on Volpe. Here's Dominguez. Stop doubting Volpe. That's right. Big game for the kid. Big game for the kid. Val said, I said 14 runs today. Almost there. She wants 2 more. Here's Dominguez. Ball. Well, Dominguez could get you that with 1 swing of the bat. 2 balls, 1 strike count to Jason Dominguez. We're at 42 likes. Let's get to 50, guys. Here's the 2-1. Ball. Ace gives Val 100 if she's right about 14 runs. Why you pocket checking me, Jaden? Why are you worried about my pockets? You give her 100. Don't pocket watch me. James says, I forgot the game was still going on. Chat talk about everything but baseball. Yeah, it's a blowout, man. You kind of got it. That's what you kind of got to do in games like this, you know? Kind of got to talk about it. We're kind of having a music conversation with baseball in the background. Here, that's a walk.
She told me to walk this way. I told you where.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. How about we get a DJ LeMahieu 3-run home run right now? Adele would have been good in that poll too. Yeah, that would have been a good one. Yeah, dude, I just went on Twitter. I went on Twitter a couple of hours ago talking about it's getting real hard to defend Volpe, and then all of a sudden 3 hits, and then I just retweeted my tweet talking about a few hours later 3-hit ball game. Ain't that how it always works when you talk shit about somebody, they come back and they just go off. DJ LeMahieu's 2 for 4. Yankees with 17 hits, 3 from Goldschmidt, 1 from Judge and Grisham, 2 from Bellinger, 3 from Volpe, 2 from Dominguez, 2 from LeMahieu, 2 from Wells, and 1 from Peraza. What's the hat record? Well, I think it's safe to say that I can add this as a W. So this Father's Day hat is gonna go 6-2. All right, the 1-0 to LeMahieu, call strike. The gray All-Star hat is 4-5. The Father's Day hat, the one I'm wearing, is 6-2. The blue and gray spring training one is also 6-2. The blue All-Star hat is 3-2. The purple one is 1-3. It lost yesterday. The Jackie Robinson hat is 1-0, and the pinstripe spring training hat is 5-0. We are undefeated when I wear that pinstripe hat. LeMahieu hits it up the middle, base hit. This is going to be lucky number 13 for the New York Yankees as Volpe scores another run. This button is getting worn out. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
You stand by the kid? Let's go. Lucky number 13. I love how Jaden just went all up in my pockets, like talking about Ace is gonna give you 100 if he has 14. Like what? When did I say that? Sean says, let's go for 20. Nah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to work. I gotta take a nap before I work all night, and then before I work on this review. And I gotta go get some food. All right, Dell, have a good one, man. This was a great conversation with everybody too, man. Thank you guys. Yankees are pouring it on right now. What am I gonna get? I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm gonna get. It's just, what? For what? This dude wants me to split it 50-50 on something that I didn't even ask for? That's crazy. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm open for suggestions on food, man. I had Chinese food yesterday, so I'm probably not getting that today. It's been a while since I had pizza, but I also don't want to spend like 20 bucks on pizza. Wawa, I have that a lot, man. Oh, man. I forgot, man. My boy that hooked me up, I forgot that this was his last week. I might have to go to Wawa tonight to say goodbye to my guy that works at Wawa that be hooking me up there. He's moving. I think tonight's his last night. Here's Wells. First pitch called strike. Macaroni with the chicken strips. You can't go wrong with that. There's a good place called, and Wawa has some decent macaroni and chicken strips. There's a place called I Love Mac. I haven't got a deal for that in a while. Still nobody out here. Ball misses. There's a couple places I want to go eat at. But I gotta get myself. Ace got to get himself a date this summer. I'm gonna get myself a date this summer. I'm not saying a girlfriend. I'm gonna get myself a date just so I can go eat at some of these dope places I like, that I want to try out. Did that mac and cheese place get closed down? I think it did. That sucks. Two balls, one strike count. Well, swing and a miss, 2-2. Holy moly, nah.
Holy shit.
What is Wawa? Oh man, let me put you on. Wawa is a convenience store / gas station that has a 24-hour deli that food absolutely smacks. The 2-2 to Wells. Ball misses, 3-2. Wells pops this up, foul. You just bake some chicken, corn, and dirty rice on the side. Okay, gotcha. That sounds good. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Here's the 3-2. Well, swing and a miss. 1 away. Bro, in Texas, we have Buc-ee's. Dude, I just went to South Carolina. I didn't get a chance to go to Buc-ee's, but next time I go there, that's gonna be the first stop. Because I was trying to rush back. Okay, when we went down there, we passed the Buc-ee's. It was like 20 minutes away from my nephew. I was just trying to get there because we had dinner. And then on the way back, I was trying to rush back because we were in the middle of the rain and I was trying to stream the game. But next time I go to South Carolina, I'm gonna make sure I stop by Buc-ee's first. But I hear good things. Peraza hits this. This could be 2. Flips the second for 1. Gets the double play to end the inning. Yankees 6 outs away. I actually had a pulled pork sandwich yesterday from Arby's. It was all right. It was all right. It wasn't all of that. There's this place by me called the Pig Shop that really sells really good pulled pork sandwiches. Wawa's in Florida, so they are expanding though. My guy Delulu, what's good, brother? How you doing?
Los Yankees de Nueva York.
Yeah, Whitney Houston for sure, but Tony Braxton's very underrated. Unbreak My Heart is a banger, absolutely. Go ahead, man. Hey, I'm gonna pop over to your channel real quick, man. Let me hear you sing Unbreak My Heart real quick. Hit those vocals, man. I know you can do it, bro. I know you got it in you. Do it, bro. But now Wawa is expanding though. It's weird that I'm listening to you while you're listening to me, and I'm listening to myself on a mad delay. That shit's hilarious. That shit's funny. Because I'm seeing you type the response before I'm hearing it on a YouTube delay. The YouTube delay is crazy. Is this going to be one of those games that Max Fried goes for the complete game? But nah, Wawa's the shit. If you guys ever get a chance to pass a Wawa, I recommend you stop and go. Max Fried going back out there for the 8th inning. You know what, man? I might have to go to Wawa. Sometimes I go to Wawa twice a day. They know me in there. They hook me up too, and they know me. They do know me in there. First pitch, Theo with the gifted membership. Thank you. Brad is the recipient of that one. Appreciate you. Pablo Reyes takes over in right field. Max Fried can very well get a complete game today. JC Escarra takes over at first. Fried is only at 79 pitches. So complete game is complete within reach. Foul, 1-1. Real Bill, thanks for popping in. What's up, brother? The 1-1. Ball. Misses. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Looks like Whitney's crushing that pole. Whitney, 68. Mariah, 23. Tony Braxton, 9. Y'all sleeping on Tony. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Thea, are you still there? Are you still at the game? Or are you just like, yo, let me just get this game's over. Let me go ahead and get out. Are you getting your money's worth? The 2-2. Ball outside. Will Warren will be on a bump tomorrow. Rubber match. Yankee offense needs to wake up like they did today. Wake up tomorrow like they did today. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. That's strikeout number 8 for Fried. You're with NFE right now? That's what's up. Tell NFE to take a picture of you guys and send it to me because I want to know what you look like. I like to see. I like to put names to faces. So tell NFE to take a selfie with you. Yeah, I like to put names to faces, and that's gonna be all from Max Fried. I think I like Daddy Yankee more than Babani. Nah, but when it comes to Hispanic singers, though, Prince Royce is my favorite. So Boone is not going to give Fried the opportunity for the complete game. I was about to say shut up, but it did give up the 1 hit. Yeah, I like Prince Royce more. What to eat? What to eat? What to eat? Wawa's got a DoorDash be slacking on the deals, man. They got to step up, man. DoorDash deals stink right now. 20% off $5, but they try to get you to, oh, this one's not bad. But I don't eat there. Buy one, get one free. What is it? On appetizers. They slacking. Tony Braxton's vocals so unique. Almost need a baker like him. They are Chipotle's in my area, but I don't eat Chipotle. I think Chipotle is overrated, and I think it's shit. So I think Chipotle is very overrated. And Chipotle's here have such bad ratings here. Like, there are people that come into the area and stuff like that, and they're like, why is this Chipotle rated so badly? Monty, thanks for popping in. Says, late to the Ave after a round of golf. That's what's up, man. I hope you had a good time, man. Never gotta apologize for being late. I just appreciate you guys for popping in here at all. Thank you. Hit that subscribe, guys, if you haven't done so. Ian Hamilton out there. That's a strike, but he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Hit right past the diving JC Escara. It's funny how baseball works. Right, Escara and Reyes both come in on the right side. Right past Escara, right to Reyes. That's baseball. I think I'm gonna call this inning right here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and peace out because this game is over, and I'm gonna go get some food because I gotta work. I'm gonna finish these last 2 outs. Then I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here. I think it's safe to say this game is over. Ace, what's up, man? Break at work, just checking in. What did you miss? Ooh, an offensive onslaught. An offensive onslaught because your boy's getting hungry. I gotta go get some food. Imagine if I left the game and the Rockies came back and won. That's how you guys know I'd be good luck. Because the replacements have come in. This game is over. The 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Chipotle here hooks it up. Chipotle here stinks. Yeah, Jason's right. They stingy with the protein, bro. You know what you do, right? You got to do the hack, right? But some Chipotles stopped doing it. They kicked you out if you did it. The Chipotle hack was act like you're an influencer and go in there and record them making it, swing and a miss. Go in there with your phone and record them making it, be like, yo, da-da-da. And then they hook you up because they want a good reputation. But I have seen some Chipotles start to kick people out for doing that shit. Appreciate you, Victory. Thank you, man. Yeah, the Yankees started taking out some of the starters. First pitch ball, like Judge is out. Reyes, Rice, and Escara have all come in the ball game. Now I'm going to go in the car and bump some Tony Braxton. That's hit on the line. Base hit. Go get some food. Take a little nap before I go out to work. Then I got to do that Lilo and Stitch review. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Have a good night, Norma. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah, I'm calling it after this inning. Because like I said, this game is over. I got to get some food. I got to go, like I said, take a little nap before I go out to work and work all night. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. 3:10 start time. Did we get to 50 likes? Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. And we did get to 50 likes right as the stream ended. Thank you. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. But before I do, Let me go ahead and gift this membership real quick. Thank you for reminding me, Jaden. Like I said, this stream, we were talking about everything. No new subs today, but that's okay. We had ourselves a great time. I'll go ahead and gift the membership on the way out. Victor is the recipient of that one. Guys, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to go take a nap. And I got to work. Make sure you guys look out for my Lilo and Stitch review. Appreciate you guys. I think it's safe to say we can go ahead and play this, right?
Here comes the Yankees.
Yankees win. The Yankees win. Start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news. The Yankees should be winning it today. And I'm glad you all could be a part of it. Have a good night, guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. As always, thank you for tuning in to the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace.